Hey, what's up, everyone? Oh, snap, you can add live transcription. That's pretty cool. So, welcome to Davidson Hang Reflections Lessons from a Life Worth Living. So, today I will do a reflection on it's 3/4 of the year. So, I just wanted to reflect on what I've learned this year and wanted to share with you all. So, this year was a pretty interesting year. Um, Well, this month is going to be an awesome month. I'm going to Austin, Texas for the Sales Success Summit. So Scott Ingram runs that, and he was the guy who inspired me to start my own podcast. So thank you, Scott. I'm excited to connect with you in that community, people who are the top 1% of sales professionals. So it's going to be awesome to learn from the best of the best. And we're going to Hawaii this year for our honeymoon. It's just crazy to think that a year later, because of the pandemic, we're able to finally go and celebrate each other and just be with each other. And yeah, so what happened this year? So I started a new job, right? I'm at Coach Hub, which I'm so happy about. It's been such a phenomenal experience. So just really enjoying that experience so far. And let's stand while doing this. I feel like standing is better. And yeah, I would say I got to work with Daniel, who was my SDR, which was really cool to refer my own SDR and be able to work very closely. Was able to go to Berlin, Germany for the first time. So that was such an incredible experience to be able to be with so many different cultures, and just being in another country is just always really cool. Like I always feel extremely grateful that I have the privilege and the honor to be able to travel to different countries. So I'll do the structure of the Tony Robbins questions. That'll make it a little bit easier to kind of reflect. What am I happy about? So for the last 9 months, I would say it's really cool. I'm a part of Landmarks programs again. So it's just really cool being back in the conversation, being around people who are just so into self-development, trying to heal not only their lives, but everyone else around them as well. Oh, I also completed 4 Spartan races. So that's pretty cool. Get to check this out. Woo! Yeah, buddy. So that's cool. Man, just doing that after being in a pandemic is not gonna lie, pretty challenging because for most of the pandemic we didn't have access to a gym, a CrossFit gym, and going hiking was also a highlight as well. Um, yeah, we moved it. I mean, pretty much for the last, it's gonna be wow. Yeah, it's gonna be almost a little bit over 9 months having our own place in our beautiful home and just decorating that, just learning so much more about Sammy's attention to detail and how much she puts into the design of our place. I mean, my place is this is my room, so I get to do whatever I want. But our house is very delicately designed by Sammy, so I really got to appreciate instead of judge her for her amazing ability to um yeah, she just has like a finer detail that I never like have appreciated. So it's good to grow and learn in that way. And what was I excited about the most? Well, I mean, obviously, I'm like pretty excited for the Hawaii trip. Any of the travels was a lot of fun, like traveling to New Hampshire for the first time, traveling to Maine, Arcadia for our first family vacation. Um, in 18 years, more than 18 years, 20 years, like we haven't had a family vacation with my sisters and my mom and I. And then my sister's fiance Edwin came, and he's such an incredible dude, and my wife came as well. So that was really cool to be able to do that. So we'll probably do that once a year, and always going to be looking forward to those moments to spend quality time with family. Um, what am I proud of, and what about that makes me proud? How does that make me feel? I'm proud of my ability to find the gold in every obstacle, whether it's working remotely for the first time, and that's been extremely challenging for me. And going into the WeWork for the first time this week was such a cool experience, and just being with other people and just meeting people, like that's so cool. And so thank you, Ali. I met this engineer named Ali at Data Miner, and it was just cool just connecting with strangers again. I definitely missed that about New York City. And the reason why that makes me proud is just that I'm able to like have the ability to just go to random events and just meet people and become friends with them. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I'm grateful for I'm grateful for you guys just listening to this like random rant. It's just awesome that people would even just listen to reflections. I'm glad that people are open-minded enough to just listen to someone else reflect. I think reflection is always a good opportunity to see what worked, what didn't work, and just areas of opportunity. So that would be a good thing to wrap up on as well. Um, yeah, I'm enjoying podcasting, and my commitment is to be more regular. I love having these reflections. It makes me feel good, and being okay with taking up space too, right? Like in the beginning, I would do podcast episodes that were pretty little, right? Because I felt like, oh, well, what do I have to contribute to the world? But the more we own our worth, and different strokes for different folks, right? What I'm saying might not resonate with everyone, but I still appreciate your support. What am I committed to right now? The biggest things I'm committed to is, well, first, my career, because if that's at a really strong foundation, which it is, but with any, like, your first year in your job, you want to make sure that you have a strong, um a good head start, right? So that way the foundation of everything else that comes is a bit easier, right? You can go a little bit more on cruise control because it'd be more maintaining. So for year one, um, my goal is to, well, I want to release. I'm working on three other book projects. So I'm working on one right now. Um, I'm working on a masculinity book, a memoir, and a book called How to Have Fun in a Serious World. So excited to contribute to the world that way. And let's talk about what could have gone better. Yeah, I think there were definitely times this year where I felt very alone and working from home. So just being mindful of that, right? I could have scheduled, I don't know, I could have worked with my friend, or I could have had someone over, whatever, or maybe look at a local co-working space, right? There's so many other opportunities. Or maybe do more social hiking, like even if it's local, walking the park, I could invite people just to get that fill, right? um so that was something that could have gone better. I would say just focus in general. I beat myself up. I mean, I accomplished a lot, but I'm always hard on myself, and a lot of us are always hard on ourselves. So my take what I want you to take away from this conversation is that your people, no matter how far ahead people seem like they are, people are always striving to get better. So be kind to not only yourself, but to others, right? Be kind in your listening of others, in your listening of yourself. And yeah, it's okay to take time to yourself to relax and, think things through, right? We don't have to always compare ourselves to others. As long as we're improving one day to the next day, and that's all that matters. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chat. Cheers.